See the dust every time you do that. All right.
All right. Welcome back to the Bruce and BYRON Show.
Looking at the camera. Hi, everybody.
Oh, yeah. I got to look up.
We got to look up because we're not. And yeah.
So one thing I would like to say before we get started, my brother.
Okay.
It's easy to tell who is an old bastard that doesn't give a shit anymore and young people that are hip and cool.
Hip? Oh,
what are you saying? Oh, for?
When you say you're hip, that means that you're an old bastard.
So, for example, this is my phone. Okay. It comes with a case with my credit cards on the side. I got my phone built in. I got my medication.
What is that for?
It's like
Cialis?
blood thinners.
Oh, blood thinners. That's not
Cialis. Yeah, I carry Cialis everywhere.
You never know.
Apparently, though, this is embarrassing for kids when their parents have stuff like this.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's the greatest thing ever. It's like the equivalent of a purse for your phone, where it has all in one. Do you have something like this?
No, I use a phone.
You don't have a case.
No.
You know why? Because you're not 50 yet.
Is that why?
Once you turn 50,
he's got the.
Oh, Neil's got the XK 5000. So, this is a difficult job. You know, we're all let's just say it, my brother. This is not easy.
Speaking of not being sorry, go back. Why do I have an ass on the back of my head? My bald spot looks like an ass. Show the big picture. Look at this.
What are you talking about?
Look at how
It doesn't look like an ass. It does look like an ass.
Oh my God.
What a sucker.
I need to go on a diet. Okay. I can't get my hair back. Anyway, yeah, so the hardest jobs.
How does that get your hair back? What are you talking about?
It doesn't. I don't know why. All right. Maybe me being svelte makes me look more hairy.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Sorry, I cut you off.
So look, we've got a lot of smart people here with us.
Lots of.
You know, like just out of curiosity, Neil, like what title do you want? Like what do we call you? Like what is your job? Like for this show, what would you call it?
Technical director.
Technical director. Is there another word for that? Like what was it you mentioned?
No, guarantor.
Guarantor
or guarantee.
But
that's a European term.
Okay.
But isn't that somebody who just signs a check and certifies it?
Yeah, actually.
Or like a visa.
Yeah.
No,
but look, that's how difficult his job is, my brother.
Doesn't even know what it's called.
He doesn't even know what it's called.
That's tough. That is tough.
So I'm going to go through today, in my opinion. This is purely my opinion. This is not the opinion of everybody here. You can change. You can agree with me. You can suggest other ones. But what I've compiled today are my top 5 most difficult jobs based on feedback of people that I've talked to.
Okay.
The number 5 most difficult job on this list is technical director and guarantors.
Yes, because having to keep up with you two fucking idiots.
And sorry, we gotta get that delay.
Get that delay. Trying to keep track of you two all the time is
difficult.
I mean, the amount of checks that you have to certify, probably a lot too.
Yeah,
as a guarantor.
But Neil has the most difficult job.
It is pretty tough.
Top 5 anyway. Right?
Well, I mean, it's a professional button pusher.
Right. Yeah.
Do you have a picture? You should set. Byron's going to overlay a picture of the last console you're on.
Yes. The level of skill required to run that board.
He only,
unprecedented.
Yeah, but he only has to push 4 here.
Well, if you're doing audio, then you're an audio.
Audio
technical director here because you're doing.
Listen to this one. Audio file.
Oh, fuck off.
What does that mean?
He hates that one.
No. What's an audio file?
No.
I don't get it.
That describes Neil to a T.
An audio file?
No.
He goes crazy.
Like a pedophile?
Is that exactly.
Except they like feet.
Oh,
pedophiles.
Jesus Christ.
And audio.
You like young files.
He likes on
He's
young audios.
He loves young music files,
Fuck off.
audio file. Okay, look, let's move on. That was number 5.
That is
definitely in the top 5 hardest
It's
jobs.
because it's the hardest one to name your job.
Right. It
There, I
starts
just
with
sent you
trying to come up
picture,
with a name.
Bruce.
Oh, he sent me a picture.
We've come up with
This
70 different names that Neil could have for his role. That's how difficult
Here.
his job is to define. Right.
Yeah.
70 titles. We've already talked 4
Yep.
already here. We haven't even really put much thought into it.
Yeah.
So, all right. So,
There's
So like we've got this is what Neil typically would work with.
that looks like honestly that looks like the console at Chernobyl.
Yeah, honestly, like that's like
like
what
how-
Homer in
yeah.
the
Way too digital.
in the nuclear power plant. Like that's what it looked like.
Are those like loose XLR those cables? Blue cables like that?
Yeah, they're patch cables. Yeah.
They're 3 feet long.
What I don't understand
cables.
is how could there be 1,000 buttons?
Can you make that bigger just for a sec? Because we need to make fun of this a little. Byron, do you have any idea what
What
any
the
of that
name
does?
of Jesus is
I
this?
love that you have no idea what any of that does. Except I don't even.
You know what I got to tell you. I'll tell you what I'm impressed with. Okay.
Yeah.
The cord management in the top right.
That's what I'm
there.
saying. The XLR cable.
Even I was impressed with that. This is a
Yeah.
truck I'd never. This is in Saskatoon.
That's a truck?
Why are they different colors? Why is one red and one green and blue?
Lengths.
Lengths?
Because you see the
Huh.
patch bay there on the right.
Oh my God, look at that.
There's like
Wow.
1,000 points on that. Yeah.
Holy
And-
jeez.
And
So do you, like, when you plug that in, you hear
It's-
somebody in their house taking they're like, can I talk to my friend Martha?
sure,
Yeah.
it's really helpful to. It's really helpful to.
Somebody out in the
color code
farm
shit.
out in the middle of nowhere
yeah.
trying to talk to their Aunt Bessie.
That's intercom there.
Like that microphone.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually incredible.
Look at this.
Digicart. That's a playback machine up there.
Look, it's kind of like we're here.
So yeah,
Wow.
multi-viewer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you have a third speaker in case one blows up. You have 2 left.
There's actually
Yeah.
two pairs there. You can't.
He needs 3 years
See, I'd go in and
to
just
do
start.
this job. He
just-
needs 3.
I'd just start pressing buttons. I wouldn't know.
Look,
I wouldn't care.
look.
I bet you if I pressed a button, they wouldn't even know it was pressed.
How much cigarette dust is on that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was cool.
Okay, good. Look. I love seeing this behind the scenes stuff. This is incredible. I mean, obviously, you can see why he made the top 5.
That is a hard job. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie, because I don't know what any of that does. And
Let's move on
okay, what's
to
next?
the next, the 4th hardest job. Okay.
I'm gonna look up stuff.
Okay, so now we covered the 5th hardest job.
Okay.
Let's now go to the 4th hardest job.
Okay.
Okay. Now, people are going to think this is controversial, right? But you got to think about it, the big picture. Okay. If you are a professional scam artist
Mhm.
and your job is to scam people all day long, every day, 7 days a week. Okay.
Yep.
You're in some small room somewhere in the middle, out east somewhere.
Of where?
I don't know, anywhere.
Oh yeah.
And you're making 1,000 phone calls every day. You're literally calling people saying like, yeah, this is Amazon customer service and there's a weird charge on your account and blah, 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 whatever their scam is. Okay?
Yeah.
Imagine if you had a job where you had to call 1,000 people and
Imagine.
999 of them told you to go fuck yourself
That was way too slow. Sorry.
every day. 99% of your time, you're being told that you're a disgusting scammer and to go fuck yourself. I would consider that to be stressful.
That'd be hard.
That'd be a hard job.
That would be a hard job.
Yeah.
Right?
But
I mean, I can't think of anything harder than that. Well, I can because I've thought of 3 more things harder than that.
Here's a question about that though. Are those people self-employed or do they work for someone?
they
that
usually
expects them
A
to
lot
do-
of times they work for one guy that makes all the money and
they have a gun to their head.
yeah, they're basically
Ah.
making shit money and if they scam somebody for 10 grand, it's not like that person's going to make 10 grand. They might make a few $100, but the guys that run it would be the ones that make all the money.
Right. So the guy's like got a gun to his head. One more fuck off, and that's it.
Right. Yeah. Or if you get upset one more time that someone told you to go fuck off, you're fired.
You know what I think is also on this list of hardest jobs? Trying to anticipate when we're going to swear.
Yes.
I think I got the hardest job.
I think.
Well,
it
how
could
do they
be-
do that in real world?
Like this. I look at your lips.
No, like I know there's a delay, but how does that work? Like you have to know the delay amount of time the delay is, so that when you hear something, you have
Just try me.
go fuck yourself. Oh, you are pretty good at this, my brother.
I just got to stare at your mouth. Just go.
No, there has
I
to
don't
be
think I would
someone-
ever fuck. That's pretty good, my brother. You're getting better.
See, I don't need a delay.
It takes focus, man.
Does,
it takes
does.
like you
Like,
gotta.
That's the third hardest job. Just some guy on watching. He's working at the Grammys. He's like, look, just staring at your
Staring at people's lips, looking for this. Like I'll just pause it where we're about to say fuck.
Yeah,
It's like
missed it.
like if I say fuck, right? Well, I watch it. Like this is where they have to train them. It'd be like fa. So that's the move. That's the move.
Shut the front door.
See, I could tell.
No, I
Or
said
is it like
front
this?
door.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
look at
the
this
spit everywhere. Great. The studio audience back there, just shut up.
See, I need a laugh track. I think we have a whole laugh track episode.
So was that number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2.
All right.
Again, this is one that you guys are going to think is me. This is a stretch. Okay, this is a stretch.
Nothing you ever say is exaggerated.
But who here? If you watch Oak Island, okay, the mystery of Oak Island, right? There's a show where they found an island. There's an island here off the coast of Nova Scotia with buried treasure, right?
Yeah.
They've been I don't know, like 20 years. They've been trying to find
20. It's been like 80.
80 years. Okay, they're looking for this treasure in Oak Island, just down the road, like a 2-hour drive. We can go there right now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we won't.
that show, one of the greatest jobs on that show, and it's to me the best character on the show, is the metal detector guy. He comes on, and he got this giant metal detector, and they treat this guy like a celebrity just showed up. He's a celebrity metal detector. Okay, he bought the XK5000 metal detector.
Metal detector guarantor.
And his name is Gary, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I'll find out his name, and I'll put it right here.
Hobbyist at best.
Yeah, I'll put his name is right here. I'm gonna put his name. Okay. Anyway, he goes out.
No, he
his
didn't.
job is to detect metal. Okay. Now this guy is so incredible what he does. He will walk up, wave his metal wand thing in the ground, and it detects exactly. It detects metal. And he goes, "Yep, this spot." And then snaps fingers, and there's like 2-3 guys with shovels that just like have to do all the work.
And then they
shovel. He doesn't do it
No,
because
it's too much work. It's too hard.
His skill is so difficult.
He's the
He's
director.
not going to lower himself to actually shovel dirt. Like, come on, my brother.
Yeah,
Right?
it's true.
And then they'll pull out a piece of metal that's, square, little rusty piece of metal. And within 5 seconds, he'll look at it and go, "Oh my God, this is from a ship, a Spanish ship that sailed in these seas in the 1600s. I could tell, but this is what they used to
a chunk of it.
nail the wood together on this ship.
Does he lick it or something?
No,
Like
just
get
by
a
looking at
taste
it.
of it or
5
something?
seconds.
No? Yeah,
5
all right.
seconds. And he's the greatest gift to that show. Without him, we'd have nothing. Right?
Yeah.
So anyway,
That is a tough job.
very tough job.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
But all of this pales in comparison to the number one hardest job in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. I've done my research. None of you have done your research like I have, right? Sure, you're going to say doctors and all this and whatever. No. Have you ever had a job, okay, where someone comes in and goes, "Hey, Byron, I'd like you to do this task for me." And my immediate response is, that's going to be really difficult. Every single time, every day, my boss asks me to do something, my response is, "Oh my God, that's going to be so difficult," right? There's only one job in the world that could possibly require you to be that difficult. And that job is to be a real estate agent for House Hunters International. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody doesn't know what House Hunters is,
I don't.
you can just move to Europe, okay? Get yourself an apartment in Paris.
Okay.
And you show up with a few $100s a month you want to spend on rent, and you're looking for a 6-bedroom apartment downtown Paris, right? So you show up, and the real estate agent's going to ask you, "What are you looking for?" And it doesn't matter what you're asking for. The response is going to be, oh my God, this is going to be difficult.
That's difficult, yeah.
And yet, every single episode, within 5 minutes, they've got a laundry list of places to look at that they found. It's the first response by the real estate agent. Every question asked, this is going to be difficult. Yeah. And I guarantee you right now, if you went in right now, go on, there's 75 seasons of this show with like 6,000 episodes. Go in randomly, any season, any year, any episode. Just go in and just fast forward to the point where they're talking to how much they're going to spend and where, you know, what their requirements are. And I can with 95% accuracy tell you
it's going to be difficult.
It's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
So that's my list. That's Byron's 2024 list of the top 5 hardest jobs in the world.
I've got a bonus hard job. It's trying to keep up with your weird TV references. Because I don't know any of these shows. Do you watch a lot of TV?
House Hunters? Come on.
What else
I've
do you
never
do
watched it.
during COVID? What did you do? Like, there's nothing to do but watch TV.
I ate.
Obviously. Anyway, folks, we're bored of the shit, so we're going to end it. So it was nice talking to you. And
well, yeah. Until next
we
time.
actually have some ideas for the next show that are killer.
Yeah, we're going to do some homework.
Tell me where I can go.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend.